Hello Aquarius and welcome to Healing Dove Tarot. We're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 19th to the 26th of December. Aquarius, this is for Aquarius in couples. And it looks really interesting, so I'm going to get straight into it. At the bottom of the deck you come into this period with the Ace of Swords, so clarity when it comes to your emotional connections. For some of you, I see an earth sign. You're involved with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For others of you, I see a water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I also see a Sagittarius coming up quite strongly. I'm getting the feeling that for some of you, this might be quite a new kind of connection because I have the Eight of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like clarity in emotional fulfillment, abundance. Even though it's Pentacles and not Cups, it speaks about, or it's drawn in traditional tarot as like the family card, right? And as you come into this time period, you have the King of Pentacles coupled with Temperance. So this could speak about, if it's not your love interest, maybe your mother or your father meeting someone for the first time. And I feel like if that's the case, they get along really well and you kind of almost feel a little bit jelly, almost like a little bit left out, which is weird because you'd want them to get along well. Or maybe they haven't met and you're worried that they're not going to get along, because I have the Nine of Swords at the center here. So that speaks about anxiety and kind of worried about introducing this new person into your family. Although I don't feel like you should be worried because the cards are all telling me it's going to go great. As you get to Christmas and, Christmas Eve, I have the Two of Swords coupled with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. Look at that. Like, it's just crazy energy. This is like a conscious choice about choosing between your future and your past, and you're choosing love, new love. For some of you, it is very much, I'm getting that it's quite a new love. Now, it is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. But I feel like for a small number of you, you might have children to an ex, maybe a water sign, and you're communicating with them at Christmas, although you're not seeing them or your child's not seeing their ex, either the mother or the father, because you're spending it with your family and this new love, this new connection. That's where you could feel a little bit anxious and torn, because I feel like you really want to have harmony when it comes to your son or your daughter and their mother or father and your present love. Yeah. Because that's the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I hope that's making sense, because I'm channeling right now and I'm getting so many messages. The other thing is too, it could just be that I'm very much getting this feeling of split, of diversion between, you and your past and your future, or your past and your present, and just spending time with your current partner and either her kids and her family, or your kids and her and your family, and spending time with your ex and that scenario. I just want you to know it's all going to be okay. So try not to stay in your head too much, overthinking, as you have a tendency to do. Because, the Eight of Wands is here at the bottom telling me that communication's going to flow. And you have this beautiful card of the Two of Cups. So whoever your current love interest is, whether it's new or old, when it comes to Christmas, you are going to have that harmony. Yeah, and for others of you, I feel like maybe the anxiety is just over money and not having enough to be able to provide the kind of Christmas that you had hoped for. But I also see that kind of sorting itself out as well once we get past the Cancer full moon that's on the 22nd or 23rd, depending on where you are. Like, you'll find the balance. You'll find, even though I'm not seeing the Two of Pentacles here showing me juggling or seeing any pentacles, I do see this Ten of Pentacles in your recent past as you're watching this video. And the Five of Pentacles here is showing me that you're just a little bit anxious about the money that you're having to spend for whatever you're doing for this holiday period. You'll find the balance though to be able to do it. I have a feeling of saying to you like you always do. You always seem to find the balance, Aquarius. You always seem to figure it out somehow. Can I have some additional guidance for Aquarius in couples from the 19th to the 26th of December? Those that are in couples from the 19th. Wow, I want that one. I'm not going to take all the rest. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Why? 31. Interesting. So I think this is going to talk to that anxious feeling that you're having about where to spend Christmas or how it should be. Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing why. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognise whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behaviour is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? That was your reading, Aquarius. I hope you found it helpful. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Take care.